right, good morning. Today's episode is brought to you by Powerade. Happy Valentine's Day to those who are celebrating or have a cause to celebrate or someone to celebrate with. And I had planned to actually do something about the history of Saint Valentine and kind of elaborate maybe on that, like the historical thing. But I woke up this morning and I had a bunch of thoughts on my mind. And the idea of thinking behind me of ghost of Valentine's past, and if you will, and then ghost of Valentine present, and then the ghost of Valentine's future. And the one thing that I think runs congruent with that is the idea of love and being loved, giving love, receiving love, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I was thinking about Valentine's Day, and I already know a lot of people will be celebrating, going out to dinner, all that stuff. If you need a good song to get things going, I'd recommend Jeff Buckley, Everybody Here Wants You. That kind of always works for me. Nonetheless, that's all the romance advice I'm eligible to give. What I did feel like I wanted to talk about as I woke up and just trying to sort out the mess I am when I talk to God, and 95% of the time plus, I feel like a complete loser. But nonetheless, I really felt like this is something that maybe for me, just for me, I needed to focus on. But since you guys are previewed to my life, you're going to have to suffer it also. I'm going to read a portion, probably my favorite chapter in the entire Bible. It's 1 Corinthians 13. I'm going to be reading verses 4 to 8. This is from the Amplified, but when people think of Valentine's Day, they think of love. But what is love? What is love? But I'm just going to share this. Once again, 1 Corinthians 13, this is from the Amplified. It says, love endures with patience and serenity. Love is kind and thoughtful and is not jealous or envious. Love does not brag and is not proud or arrogant. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not provoked or overly sensitive and easily angered. It does not take into account a wrong endured. It does not rejoice at injustice, but rejoices with the truth when right and truth prevail. Love bears all things, regardless of what comes, believes all things, looking for the best in each one, hopes all things, remaining steadfast during difficult times, endures all things without weakening. Love never fails. It never fades or ends. Another translation from the NIV says, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it is not jealous, it is not rude, it is not boastful, it is not self-seeking. But I like the way love is not easily angered. I like that a lot. But I like the way the Amplified kind of expounded on it. And most of the time, holidays like this, I always think of the Adam Sandler movie, The Wedding Singer, where right before he sings "Love Stinks," he's like, "For me, sideburns and the rest of the means that table number 9 will never know love." But I wonder if it's possible to be like with somebody that you love and not really know love. Is it possible? And I would say yes. Having been married and now divorced, and just that process, whether it be intentional or inadvertently, molests your idea of love, whether it be giving or receiving. And it takes a long time to get recalibrated. And I guess that's kind of where I'm at this morning. But what I want to encourage people with is that idea of love. Love is patient. Love is kind. It doesn't envy. It doesn't boast. And I don't know. But I do want to wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. And while you are celebrating either with yourself or with friends or with the one you love, to quote Stephen Stills, if you can't be with the one you love the one you're with. And while you're doing that, get in the arena.